So guys, Franco here and welcome back to Peaceful Seduction. So in today's video, we're going to be going over what I believe to be the secret to long-lasting relationships in the year of 2025. And so why am I making this video? Because similar to you, I am a hopeless romantic. I am a guy who believes in love. I believe in romance, seduction, attraction, all that good stuff. I believe that when men and women get together, amazing things can happen. And if you are like most people, you are probably looking around and you're probably like concerned and worried, be like, what the hell is going on with dating? What's going on with relationships? What's going on with love? It just seems like everybody nowadays is breaking up. Divorces are higher than ever before. And so a lot of people, they just look around and they get concerned, they get worried. Okay, so I want to give you some clarity as to why this is, why I believe this is going on, and tell you what you can do about it so that you can get into yourself into a long-lasting relationship, right? And this is especially important for you if you are single. If you are in a relationship, it may be a little late, hopefully not. But for those of you who are single, this is going to apply to you, and this is definitely going to be a video that you want to watch all the way to the end, right? And so please know that this is not an entertainment video. These type of videos are very boring, but they're very educational. So this is not TikTok, this is YouTube. This is not the place to be entertained. This is a place to learn and to grow, right? And so that sounds cool to you, then let's get started, all right? So I first I want to share a quote, a success quote that I heard that is what led me to come to this conclusion, okay? And so there's a book out there called The Art of War by author Sam Tzu. I did not read the book, but I have heard of the book and I have heard of this quote. And it's one of my favorite quotes of all time because I find that it is very true to basically every area of life, okay? So the quote is, "The battle is won or lost before a single soldier has stepped foot on the battlefield." I repeat, the battle is won or lost before a single soldier has stepped foot on the battlefield, okay? So what this means is that the success comes from before the thing has actually started, okay? Before the battle has actually started, the success has already been determined. Who is going to win that battle has already been determined, okay? I myself, I am a huge boxing fan. And what I have noticed is that the boxer who ends up winning is a boxer who had a better training camp than the other guy. He was more strict and more disciplined, while the other guy was probably not working as hard. He was probably eating junk food. He was probably training 2-3 days out of the week, not 6 days out of the week like this other boxer, okay? And so what does this have to do with long-lasting relationships, okay? And so what I have learned, the more and more I study success, is that success is won before the thing has actually started. You attract the woman before you actually meet her by hitting the gym every single day so that when the time comes for you to actually meet the woman, you have your muscles in place, you have your six-pack in place, you're dressing well, you're smelling good, you got your great skincare regimen, you got your white teeth, you got charisma, you got social skills. All of this you want to be doing before you actually meet the girl, so when the time comes to meet her, you are good to go, okay? And so what's important to know is that by the time the thing has actually started, it is already too late. Either she's going to become your girlfriend or she's going to reject you, put you in the friend zone, okay? There's nothing you can do at the time of meeting a woman to attract her. This whole thing of what to say in conversation, that is BS. It does not work. Okay, a woman is going to want to be your girlfriend, go on a date with you, or reject you based on how disciplined you have been in the past 6 months, past year, past 2 years. Okay, and so what does this have to do with relationships? Well, I have noticed that this works too in relationships. And so, people talk about how a lot of couples nowadays argue. They just go back and forth over senseless BS. Nobody nowadays wants to work, to struggle, to really fight for the relationship. The reason why I believe this is going on is because it comes down to selection. It comes down to when they were single and they were looking for a girlfriend, a boyfriend, they did not select the right person. They did not choose the right person. Okay, so success comes from what you do beforehand. Okay, and so by the time the relationship starts, they are already in the relationship with the wrong person. Okay, and so a lot of people think, what happened with this couple? What happened with this relationship? It seemed like they were doing so well and they just broke up out of nowhere. And then people think, well, I guess they just weren't meant to be. What I believe is that they were wrong for each other from the very beginning. They were not the one for each other from the very beginning. They were never meant to be together. They were never gonna succeed together. They were screwed from the very beginning. They were not a match for each other from the very beginning. Okay? What happens is that people do not know how to select. People do not know how to choose wisely. Okay? They just get into a relationship with random people. And so when it comes to, in the beginning of the relationships, there's gonna be a lot of sex, there's gonna be a lot of going out, and so it's gonna be a lot of fun. But once a year comes up and, at times it comes down to starting to get serious, well, one person is gonna be serious while the other person is not gonna be serious. Or they're just gonna realize, damn, like we're very different. Now that the dopamine has gone and has passed, now we realize that we're just so incompatible, okay? So there was no chemistry, there was no compatibility from the very beginning, okay? And so why do people get into relationships with the wrong person? Because a lot of people, they lead with their hormones. They're too damn horny, okay? This new generation is just only focusing on hooking up, going to parties and, Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. They're just like on these dating apps, they're just looking for hookups, okay? And so people are leading with their horniness, their arousal, their need to want to have sex, that they'll just take on anybody. And then once they're done having sex, they're just like, well, since we're already here, we may as well just get into a relationship. The woman will say, well, why don't we just get into a relationship? The guy will be like, all right, well, I usually don't get laid, but now that I'm with you, I guess I will get laid. And so people date each other not out of desire and, actually liking this person. They're just getting together because out of horniness. Now, the other thing to this is out of loneliness. Maybe it's been a long time since they actually had a girlfriend, boyfriend, or they feel like they don't have what it takes to be attractive. And so they'll just date. Now they see that this person is the first person in a long time to find them attractive. Well, I guess I'll just date this person because I have no other options, right? And so they date this person out of loneliness. They also date people out of convenience, meaning they have no social life, they have no social circle, and maybe this person is a coworker, and so they're like, well, this is the only person I really know, and so I guess I'll just date this person, because they don't want to go out and struggle and start a social life. They don't want to build a lifestyle, build a social circle. They'd rather take the easy way out and just say, well, I'll just date my coworker, or I'll date my sister's best friend, or my cousin's best friend, somebody that they already know who just set them up. And and then they're just like, they don't realize there's no compatibility. So what people are making the mistake of when they're single, they're not choosing to go out of their circle, out of their comfort zone, to go and find that one woman that is perfect for them, who has the same mindset, the same way of thinking, the same values, the same hobbies, passions, she's on the same path as him. She has the same plans and goals. Men do not go out of their comfort zone in order to find that woman. If that type of woman lives in a different city, a different state, a different country, she lives on the opposite side of the world from you, you must be willing to go and travel to go meet that girl. Because that girl's going to make your life a lot easier. You guys are going to be so compatible. There's going to be so much chemistry. It's going to make sense. And so when the going gets tough and you guys find yourself in disagreements or challenges, because life doesn't throw challenges at you guys. Because you guys actually like each other and you guys desire each other, you guys love each other, you guys are fascinated by each other, you guys are going to do whatever it takes to make the relationship work, because you guys realize, like, this is my dream girl. Like, you should only be dating your dream girl, and she should be looking at you saying you are her dream man. Okay? The dream girl and the dream man should be dating each other. She should not be some random chick who you somehow met at your job, or she is your sister's best friend. She should not be a random woman. She should be a woman that you have taken the time to actually meet. And you traveled, you did what you got to do in order to meet this girl, okay? Again, when two people are so damn compatible, it's gonna be a lot, they're gonna be more inspired, more motivated to make things work. And so they're not gonna break up, okay? And so, again, people date out of horniness, people date out of loneliness, and people date out of convenience, okay? And so because of this, they do not make a smart, rational decision, and they date people who are clearly incompatible for them. So, of course, a year down the line, once the honeymoon is over and they've had all the sex, and they see the person for who they really are. They see, damn, this person has different values than me. This person's on a different path than me. This person has a very different mindset, very different personality, they're different lifestyle. They're very outdoorsy. I'm more of a homebody. Or maybe you're outdoorsy and they're more of a homebody. They see, damn, this person's really different. They couldn't see that before because they were just thinking too much about the sex. All right, and so what you must do if you are serious about getting yourself into a long-lasting relationship is two things. One, you need to make yourself more attractive, okay? Because what a lot of men are doing is that because they're not attractive, they know they cannot attract a higher quality woman. So whatever woman comes their way, whether it's a sister's best friend or it's a cousin's best friend or a coworker, they'll just date her because they don't have what it takes to attract a quality woman. Okay, you want to attract your dream girl. Your dream girl, of course, you're gonna fight for love when you meet that girl. You guys are not gonna let go of the relationship because you guys are each other's dream, each other's fantasy, right? So you want to date a 10, you need to become a 10, okay? So you must become that 10 in order to attract the 10. And when you find that girl, if you have to meet her, if you know she lives in a different country, that's what you gotta do. You go over there and do what you gotta do, all right? And then the other thing is you need to build a social circle, a lifestyle. You need to find a way in order to attract women into your life. And so, because what you don't want to do is you don't want this woman to be your only option. Because if a woman is your only option, you're not going to see her for who she really is. You're going to date her out of desperation. And that is a problem, dating women out of desperation. Because you're not going to see the flaws in her. You're not going to see the differences between the two of you guys. You're gonna see how you guys are so damn incompatible. Okay, like a couple get with each other and be like, well, I think we're great for each other, and I can look at them and be like, you guys are so off, you guys are so different, you guys, it's not gonna work long term. Why? Is because they're not attractive to attract their dream girl, and they're not they don't have the options, they don't have enough availability. Okay, and so you need to work on both of these. Become more attractive and find a way to bring more women into your life. So that let's say you have 10 women, 20 women, whatever the case. Let's just stick to 10 women. 10 women who are all high quality women. Because when, a lot of dating coaches, they talk about options. Options doesn't mean like a random chick you met off of Tinder. That's not an option. An option is a woman who is quality, who you can actually see yourself spending the rest of your life with. That is a quality option, okay? A random chick, that's not an option, okay? So let's say you have 10 women who are all quality women and you can actually see them long term. Once you have that abundance and you have the attractiveness, you are a 10. You have your muscles, you're dressing well, you're smelling good, you have your financial situation taken care, you're overcome your insecurities, you have charisma, you have social skills, you have all that going on. Well, from that place of abundance, from that place of power, of those 10 women, you can pick the one that accurately fits you. Her mindset is just like you. Her personality is just like you. Her values are the same as yours. She's on the same path as yours, okay? Once you have the attractiveness and the abundance, you can select the right woman. Then when you guys get into a relationship with each other, then you guys are going to be so damn compatible, so much love and desire for each other that you guys are going to fight for the relationship when the going gets tough, when life throws its challenges at you. You guys are not going to let each other go because you guys are going to be like, there's no way I can find another woman like her. And she's going to think, there's no way I can find another man like him because he's just so damn perfect. She's so damn perfect. It only makes sense for us to fight for this relationship, okay? And so I believe that couples are breaking up, getting divorced because they just truly don't care about each other. That's just the truth. They're not attracted to each other. They're both overweight or they're both scrawny. Neither one wants to work to make money. Neither one wants to improve their communication skills. They just want to blame each other for everything. And so, of course, they just rather break up with the hopes that somebody else is going to come and be better. Not realizing that because they're not attracted, there's no way they can actually go on to attract a 10. It's really dumb how people think. They break up thinking that they're going to find somebody better when they're not. All right. And so as a single man, you want to work on becoming a 10, and you want to work on knowing how to meet women, introduce women into your life so that you can have the abundance so you can select the right woman, right? Again, you should only be in a relationship with your dream woman. Either she's your dream woman or you stay single. That is my philosophy. You do not date random women. I do think it's okay to date a woman who you're not super crazy about, but she does show signs of a great personality. You guys share the same values, same principles, same path. Maybe over time, you can grow into loving her. She will grow on you, okay? Some women, they're gonna be your dream girl from the very first day. You're gonna be like, damn, she's an amazing woman. Some women, they're gonna grow on you over time. She may end up being your dream girl 6 months into a relationship, a year into a relationship, okay? So, don't think that just because you're not super attracted to today doesn't mean that you won't be super attracted to her in the future, because she may be, okay? And so, but either way, either she's your dream girl, and if she's not your dream girl, stay out of a relationship with her, okay? Stay single, stay working on yourself, stay hitting the gym, stay working on your business, stay working on your fashion, your health, your skincare, your hygiene, your social skills, your charisma, so that you can one day go on to attract and meet your dream girl and attract her, so that when it comes to the relationship, it's gonna work out, right? And so, if you find that you are not a this 10, you don't have to be a super 10, an 8 or a 9, whatever the case may be. But if you want to work on becoming your best self, then you can apply for one-on-one coaching with me. I'm gonna link my link down below. If you enjoy this content, understand that you now have the opportunity to work with me one-on-one, so we can take care of all your dating goals. And so schedule your 30-minute consultation with me, and we'll talk about whether or not it makes sense for us to work together. See that we can work together and get the dating life of your dreams, help you transform into a badass mofo. And yes, all right. And so, as always, comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in a future video. Take care and have an awesome day. All the best to you.